Which side could really use this win to turn things around?
Right now, it's all about desperation for these teams, B.A. It's easy to get down on yourself and your team when you've been struggling like these two clubs have. But sometimes all it takes is one good game to rejuvenate a team.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. Harris at the 2 with Wagner playing the 3. Banchero and Carter Jr. are down low. And it's Fultz in at the 1. Here's Nesmith. There's a screen by Turner. No good from outside.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Halliburton on the wing. The 3. And Nesmith gets it to go.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Pass to Banchero. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Harris outside. Just 5 to shoot. There's Fultz with a 3. And he can't get that one. Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
For Orlando, the 2021 trade deadline marked a turn to a new direction. I mean, the Magic trading away Aaron Gordon, Evan Fournier, and Nikola Vucevic indicated they were clearly going another way.
Now here's Harris. To the middle. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Love the kickback pass to set up the rim runner.
Unselfish and fancy all at the same time.
There's a screen by Turner. There's Nesmith with the 3. Knocks down the long J. Nesmith's got 6. Well, with those 2021 Magic deals, what do you think of hitting the reset button, Clark?
You know, B.A., I like it. I think it was time. That group had not quite made the progress that was expected. And at some point, you got to determine whether you're better off changing course or going with the status quo. So I like the moves they made. A youth movement in Orlando shows promise going forward.
And it's Hield missing. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Fultz passes to Harris. Now the Pacers on the move. Pass to Halliburton. Wagner with a steal. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Harris. Dorte grabs the board. The Pacers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Hield. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Carter, the pass to Wagner. Now here's Harris. To the left side wing. Pass to Banchero. The Magic need to put one up here. There's Fultz with a 3. They grab their own miss. Wagner outside. Harris outside. Back to Wagner. The 3. And once again off the mark by Orlando. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
He shoots. Halliburton misses. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Fultz. A minute 4 left in the first. Here's Banchero. Fultz passes to Carter. Harris outside. Over Hield. And the Magic again can't hit. Well, the Pacers shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. And there's a pick. Oh, stolen by Fultz. Pass to Harris. Tries to snap the cold streak. Knocks down the triple. Harris has got 5 points.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
Hield for 3. Kept alive by Indiana. Halliburton finds Hield. It's Dorte on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. 4-3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Oh, it's stolen. Out to Hield. Three-pointer. Not going to go that time. It could go. That shot off the mark. And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
They've got T.J. McConnell, Miles Turner out there with Neesmith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now here's Wagner. Carter, the pass to Wagner. Wagner on the wing. Clock at 6. Down low. Fades and shoots. Out to Harris. Outside Fultz. Second shot opportunity. And he hits the jump shot. Fultz has got his first 2 points.
Fultz so good at utilizing the screen and roll. I mean, he knows how to get a little separation, and when he does, he's a scoring threat.
Orlando leading. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, BA, they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch them build. Here's McConnell after the basket by Orlando. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Counted from distance. Halliburton's got his first 3 points of the game.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Harris against McConnell. There's the 3. Harris, and that one's good. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so the ball out of bounds. Fultz touched it last. Halliburton left side. Turner, a screen on Fultz. Halliburton for 3, and so far in this one, 2 for 4.
All Halliburton needs is a little dancing room. Once the screen provides that, he's ready to roll.
Out to the wing. Inside. Outside for Fultz. Carter from outside. Can't hit that one.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Neesmith. Harris against Halliburton. Here's the 3. He's off on that one. The Magic go the other way with it. Carter, a screen on Halliburton. Carter with it. Back to Fultz. Here's Banchero. Pass to Wagner. Takes a 3. Drills it from deep. Wagner's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called is good for the game?
I like to see the game played with a certain amount of flow. So you got to give some latitude to the physicality. And I am in favor of fewer fouls being called. The officials do a good job, I think, of judging advantage, disadvantage. And it's much more appealing to the fans when the game flows more fluid.
The Pacers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to McConnell. And here's Halliburton. Back to McConnell. Three-pointer. Halliburton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McConnell's shot is off. Orlando has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Harris passes to Carter. Here's Banchero. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker. Not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
And no luck that time either. Halliburton with the ball. He's got 9. There's 25 seconds left in the second quarter. The Magic have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Wagner, the pass to Fultz. Outside Carter. Outside Fultz. Back to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
The end of the first half with the score. Your Pacers, 15. The Magic, 19.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Wow, been quite a game for Gary Harris.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court for the Magic, in the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Then there's Wagner, then there's Jonathan Isaac, and it's Bol in at the 4. Now here's Hield. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Mathurin. Rebound by the Magic. Isaac finds Anthony. Wagner, left side. Here's Suggs. Guarded by Hield. Puts up a 3. Suggs, no good. Indiana trailing here. Fires the 3. And Hield gets the 3. Hield's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Clark, as with most young teams, the Magic struggle with consistency.
Look, BA, that's just how the NBA can be for young teams. I mean, it's a hard league, a really hard league. It's tough. Everybody's good. But there are some benefits to going through the growing pains of being young. You learn on the fly. And there's no better teacher than experience, which comes from reps and time on the floor together. And ultimately, you hope it pays dividends going forward.
And so it's Indiana with it. After the basket by Orlando. Hield from outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Long-range shots like that, almost effortless for Hield. Every chance he gets, he'll take that shot.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Anthony against McConnell. Crafty move. And Anthony slams it in.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Orlando calls timeout.
Right now, fans, let's hear you go wild. Your Indiana Pacers are turning the temperature up. Let's dance.
The Magic have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Anthony. There's the drive.
Man, the defensive Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Hield from outside. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that. That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And the basket by Hield.
Yeah, the accuracy from Buddy is exceptional. Makes that quick pull-up so easy.
Out to Anthony.
2 minutes remaining.
Wagner on the wing. Launches it. It's hauled in by McConnell. Indiana has got 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Pass to Nora. Back to Hield. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Down low. Here's Nora. Back to Hield. From outside the arc. That shot, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Suggs with the bucket.
Boy, I like Suggs knocking down that mid-range jump shot. That's what the defense gave him. Make them pay for it.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. Hield's got 15 points here in the second half.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's Anthony driving inside, kept alive by Orlando. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Wagner's got his first points of the game.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Here's Isaac. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
The Pacers have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Hield fires from way outside. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Capable of lighting it up any given night. Hield's offensive game is only getting better.
Here's Suggs, guarded by Hield. Turner against Wagner.
Mathurin. First personal foul. Second team foul.
.27 seconds left in the third. Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Assist goes to...
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
To the left wing. McConnell outside. Four seconds left. Unable to get that one. Buddy Hield has been leading the charge for the Pacers. He put up a jaw-dropping number of three-pointers. An exceptional single-quarter performance. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Halliburton at point next to Duarte. They're the backcourt. Neesmith out there with Buddy Hield. And it's Turner in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Indiana leading. Hield passes to Halliburton. Jacks up a 3. And then Turner with the dunk.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Anthony against Halliburton. Shakes him. Pass to Wagner. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Hield.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
The pull-up, a really big-time weapon for Halliburton. Makes it really tough to guard Tyrese.
Here's Bull. Anthony outside. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen. Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubts that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
It's Suggs with a drive. Anthony outside. And there's the screen. Pass to Bowl. Shot clock at 6. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
And Clark, for teams outside of the major markets, as you said, they have to nail the draft.
Big time. That's a key component, BA. And you've got to win a trade or two as well. I mean, that's how you build a team in most small markets. The Bucks just won a title, so we know it can be done. That's the great thing about the NBA. If you build it right, you're going to have a shot. But you got to get a little lucky, too.
Here's Nesmith. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
He's so dangerous in the pick and roll. Halliburton beating the defense with that pass right there.
Pass to Isaac. Here's Bull. Shoots a fadeaway. Rebounded by Halliburton. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Remaining in the game.
Fires the 3. He drops it from range. And now an 11-point Indiana lead.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Suggs. Pass to Bull. Over heel. Nails the baby hook.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
The Pacers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. There's a screen. Halliburton goes. Now Hield. There's the triple. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Hield on the wing. Isaac covering. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. Pass to Bull. Now here's Anthony. 50 seconds left in the game. The 3 from Suggs. Robbed. Now Hield. The 3 is up. Bull grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Anthony. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Hield. 16 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Now here's Halliburton. From deep 3-point range. That shot missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Off the mark. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they have
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And now Washington's starting group. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Gafford into the 5 down low. Now here's Beal, following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. And here's Indiana for 3. Indiana moving the ball around. Hield outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shakes him. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And the Pacers finished 25 and 57 last season. Their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young. And with that comes growing pains.
And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I loved how they approached the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
First quarter, just over a minute played. There's a screen. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one. And it's Washington the other way. Kuzma against Halliburton. Kuzma kicks to Porzingis. The Wizards with another miss. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Neesmith, the pass to Turner. In the corner, it's Hield. From deep three-point range. The 3. It's stolen by Morris. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
Now here's Halliburton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Beal from long range. They get it again. Out to Porzingis for the 3. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Right now, I've send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. Told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Now Beal following the 3-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Beal the pass to Porzingis. Out to Kuzma. To stop the drought. It's rebounded by Indiana. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks. Shows you how special Turner's all-around good is.
Beal, that one wide left.
And D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Passes it to Nwora. Hield outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. Wizards trail by 10. Halliburton with the steal. Nwora the pass to Turner. 3-pointer Hield. Halliburton outside. There's the 3. Offensive rebound, Pacers. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Wizards. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Morris kicks to Beal. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Beal's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Washington. Morris against Halliburton. Neesmith, the pass to Norrell. Lets the three fly. Halliburton outside. Pass to Hield. Turner with a screen on Porzingis to the inside. And there's the pass to Norrell. Knocks down the three ball.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Pacers out in front, leading by 8. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Morris and Beal are the guards. Daniel Gafford is out there with Porzingis, and it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward.
Halliburton has that kind of ability, an awkward release, but man, is he consistent with it.
Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Yeah, constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. You've got to find a dependable foundation, and training camp and the early part of the season for this team really, really important.
And there's no question that Porzingis is still a very effective player in this NBA.
Yeah, and I guess, Kevin, the thing we're still looking for is the consistency in the health. We know how talented he is offensively and how he can stretch out defenses with his ability to shoot the ball, but something's got to change in terms of how consistent we get KP on the floor for the entirety of a season.
Neesmith, the pass to Turner. Indiana moving it around. Halliburton against Morris. The shot, 5 on the clock, and again it's Indiana.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Kuzma finds Beal. Good on the triple.
Bradley Beal.
Beal's got 6.
And nice touch, Beal there, making the corner 3 look as easy as it does.
There's the pick. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Wizards trail by 12. Pass to Morris. He dishes it to Beal. Out to the wing. Porzingis passes to Beal. Puts up a 3. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what we're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
Halliburton against Morris, and it's Halliburton missing. Wizards trail by 11. Morris finds Gafford. It's Beal on the wing. Out to Morris. It's Beal on the wing. 9 points in the game so far.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Passes it to Halliburton. Here's the three. Buries it from three-point range. Halliburton's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pacers.
This is a veteran play call by Halliburton, getting some aid from his teammates instead of trying to do it all by himself.
Porzingis passes to Gafford. Beal gets a wide open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Beal's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Mathurin. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Neesmith. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Substitution on the court.
Right outside. And he uses the glass on the lane.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Left side, Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Halliburton piling up points. He can thank his impressive work ethic for that.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away.
31. The Wizards. 20.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. The guard pair, Halliburton and Mathurin. And there's Miles Turner. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Brissett in at the 4-man position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. None wide open. And again, Washington with the triple.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
And the Wizards, one of these teams that's still in search of an identity. They've got a lot of skilled players, but it's really hard to say right now what this team is all about.
A nice shot by Neesmith.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Here's Wright. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. A factor in Washington's lack of identity has to be, Brent, their frequent roster changes.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. There's been a revolving door there, and the front office makes a lot of moves. They're just trying to capture something, trying to get their star player healthy, and trying to regroup and see if something clicks.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Buddy Hield comes in for Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Hield from outside. There's a good screen. On the wing, Turner. Back to Hield. Takes a three. And that one is off. And it's Washington the other way. Here's Nunn. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Back in 2017, Denny played professionally in his home country, representing Israeli basketball. He was a stud.
Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And for Avdia, he managed, Brent, to rack up 3 consecutive Israeli League championships.
Yeah, he really was the go-to guy. He became the youngest MVP in league history at the tender age of 19. So doing all of that before entering the 2020 draft had a lot of NBA teams intrigued that, look, this guy has played in big games and in big moments. Could he do that for us? You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Offensive rebound. None with it. The Wizards with another miss.
You can't miss those, but Even the best do on occasion.
Brissett passes to McConnell. Here's Brissett. Just 5 to shoot. That's a 2 from Hield. Wide open shot is on the money. Hield's got 7.
Well, that's a beautiful shooting stroke right there. Really a core essential of Buddy Hield's game.
McConnell against Wright. Kispert, the pass to Wright. He kicks it to Gibson. The Wizards with another miss.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Back to Hield. Some nice passing here by Indiana. From downtown. And Wright pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And it's Mathurin missing. And Gibson now top the key. The pass to Nunn. The 3. The rebound by Hield. Indiana leading by 10. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 10.
Buddy does such a great job of preparing his shot even before he gets the ball.
And right, here we go.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to McConnell. Out to the right wing. Brissett passes to McConnell. Poked away. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
11 seconds left to play here in the third. Hield can't hit. Kuzma outside. It'll count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Indiana. Their lead at 11 points to
Your Pacers Youth Dance Team. Come on!
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. 4th quarter on the court for the Wizards. Bradley Beal is out there with Wright. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And there's Porzingis. And it's Gafford in its center. Here's Halliburton. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. Halliburton's got 23. Pass to Kuzma. Outside, Porzingis. It's Beal on the wing. Right side, Porzingis. Fader on the way. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 11 rebounds in the game. Halliburton outside. A 3-ball. Fires the 3. Clock at 6. Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, he'd like to have that one back. I think there was an angle to get to that ball, but a bit reckless on that play.
And Wright kicks to Kuzma. There's Beal with the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Bradley Beal.
You got to get out on Beal. He's just too dangerous as an outside shooter.
Halliburton passes to Neesmith. from past the arc. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. And the Pacers lead by 13.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Passes to Morrow. Now, here's Neesmith. Guarded by Kuzma. A nice shot by Neesmith.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pacers leading by 13. Here's Hield. Drives to the hoop. And then Hield with the dunk.
And the ability to drive and get to the rim is one of the reasons why Buddy Hield rarely has an off night. Even if his shot isn't going in, he can take it to the rack to find some points.
Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Neesmith, the pass to Morrow. Now, here's Neesmith. And Hield launches it from deep. And Indiana, another three.
Yeah, nice to see Buddy Hield. This is where he gets his bread and butter kind of plays, sinking the deep triples.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Remaining in the game.
Kept alive. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Norrell. Indiana moving it around. The pass to Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. And Hield launches it from deep. Halliburton kicks to Hield. It went in!
He did not do that. He did not just do that. Well, not a lot of options with the clock running down, but with Hield's quick release, no problem there.
Porzingis can't hit.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but it's like plenty of room.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Pacers.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Tyrese Halliburton.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Beal against Halliburton. The kick out to right. Outside, Porzingis. The tray. Trains it from beyond the arc.
That's a confident shot from Porzingis. And when he's pulling that quick, you know he's feeling it.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Before he launched that one from way outside. So it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. It's an 18-point game. Now here's Wright. Beal taking his time here. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
a slower pace. It's more about half-court offense than getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half court?
Now Washington starting 5. DeLon Wright is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Porzingis in at the 4-man position. Porzingis misses.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Fultz passes to Harris. Wagner on the wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Banchero. The Magic need to put one up here. Launches a 3. No luck on that one. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he cemented his time in Washington for many years to come.
Right wing. Outside Fultz. Here's the pick. Pass to Carter. Harris with it. Back to Carter from the arc. The rebound by the Wizards. It's Beal on the wing. On the take. And then Beal with the dunk.
Great play off the bounce by Bradley Beal. He has added this methodically over the course of time. Go ahead, Bradley. Drive it, baby.
Here's Banchero. And he goes in for the dunk.
I didn't know if they could match that last slam, but it only took them a couple of moments.
Hey, not the best interior defense on those last few trips, but who cares? That was awesome. For Orlando, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. They set the pick. Out left to the wing. Back to Harris. Pass to Wagner. And there's the drive. And a two-handed jam.
Oh, my goodness. How about the aggressiveness from Franz Wagner? Leaves no doubt on the dunk.
It's Kuzma with the miss. Orlando's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Harris against Beal. Here's Wagner. Nice D from Gafford. Washington trailing. Kuzma, the pass to Porzingis. Beal from outside. It's rebounded by Wagner. The Magic have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, BA, and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA. Because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA. Well, guys, certainly Markelle Fultz had a rocky start with his first organization, but the change of scenery has helped him immensely, and I think he's proven, while still finding his footing, that there is a place for him at this level.
Beal against Harris. Here's Wright. Kuzma, right side. Porzingis finds Kuzma. Out to Beal. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Harris with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Back to Wagner. Harris outside. Back to Wagner. To the inside. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Washington ball.
Washington has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Gafford the screen. Out to Beal. To end the drought. No good that time. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Now here's Fultz. Driving in, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Boy, what a great find by Carter Jr. Not a ball-stopping big man. You gotta love it.
Pass to Gafford. Back to Wright. Puts up a three. Beal, the pass to Gafford. No good on the shot.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Banchero. And so it's Orlando up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period.
And your Magic Youth Dance Team. Put your hands together.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Then there's Mo Wagner. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bol in at the 4 slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. And here's Anthony. Pass to Bol. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Beal outside. Out to the right wing. Gafford passes to Wright. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Okay, DeLon Wright dancing with the basketball, getting that defender to hesitate just a moment, and boom, he's gone. Well, you think about Daniel Gafford being picked in the second round back in 2019. But guys, in 2021, that young man started to find his stride.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. And with Gafford, Doris, he earned a 3-year, $40 million deal.
He did, B.A., and it had everything to do with what he showed as a starting caliber center in the league. His rebounding, his rim protection, and his value as a vertical threat at the cup, all very worthy of that contract.
Pass to Wagner. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you pretty fast.
Right, pass to Porzingis. Now Beal, 3-pointer. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Anthony outside. Pass to Isaac. Back to Anthony. Charity stripe shot. Porzingis grabs the board. Washington shooting only 23% so far. Wright outside. Porzingis passes to Wright. Back to Porzingis. To the wing on the left. Pass to Beal. It's not going to go for him. And Orlando the other way now. And Doris for the Magic, seems like they are still developing.
Yes, B.A., there's no doubt they're still developing. Lots of youth on this roster. It's an organization that has not made it out of the first round of the playoffs since back in the 09-10 season. So much growth is needed. What you hope is the losing hasn't taken a toll on the culture. Boy, DeLon Wright with great range. What a shot.
2 minutes.
Pass to Bol. Back to Suggs. Kicks it out to Isaac. They set the screen. Anthony outside. Back to Isaac. Anthony outside. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance. Anthony's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's about the awareness of Cole Anthony. That's a guy who's been around the game, doesn't let the duress of the shot clock have any impact on him.
Right side, Porzingis. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Pass to Isaac. Wagner, right side. Anthony with it. There's the drive. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony. Washington has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Anthony against Wright. Here's Gafford. Anthony grabs the board. Orlando leading. There's 48 seconds left in the second period. On the wing, Isaac. Anthony outside. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Bowl. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And now a 7-point Magic lead. Wright finds Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Well, Bradley Beal letting you know there's still an explosive level to his game. Off his feet, easy finish.
Wagner inside. He's guarded by Gafford. Anthony outside. Nifty move. And Anthony slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Going to the rim with aggression is young Cole Anthony.
He got it up. And that's not going to go. And we finished off one half.
Your Magic, 21. The Wizards, 14.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One of the stories here, Cole Anthony. Man, is he getting it done today?
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
On the court for Washington, they've got Bradley Beal, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's DeLon Wright, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. Carter finds Wagner. Harris outside. Pass to Fultz. That shot off. Great D that time from Porzingis. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, B.A., yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
Pass to Wagner. And there's the screen. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Washington trailing. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here's Beal. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Boy, when you consider that Bradley Beal entered the NBA as one of the sweetest shooting guards in the league, but over the course of his career, he's added elite playmaking, and he's as dangerous and complete an offensive force as there is in the game.
The Wizards making a switch here. Gibson's checked in for Gafford. Avdia comes in for Porzingis. Kispert's checked in for Kuzma, and it's Morris in for Wright.
I'm still a bit confused as to why he shot it from that distance.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Beal outside for the lead. Kept alive by Washington. Pass to Avdia. Beal outside. Back to Avdia. Over Banchero. And another miss by Washington. But about Beal, such an integral part of the makeup of this team.
He's been consistently committed to the organization. He's elite offensively and can flat lift a team by his individual offensive skill. And because of what he has in terms of his physical attributes, his coaches believe he can be elite defensively as well.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
to the wing, right side. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. There's Fultz with a three. Here's Banchero, guarded by Morris. There's Fultz with a three. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. And now a 5-point Orlando lead.
Whenever Fultz is in a catch-and-shoot situation, you know he can't wait for that ball to find his hands.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. It can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
Now, no appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks.
Well, the big man, Taj Gibson, pretty assist there.
For Orlando, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Wagner outside. Pass to Harris. Here's Banchero. Left side Fultz. Carter with it from behind the arc. The rebound by Gibson. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. It's Beal on the wing. Hounded by Harris. Morris for three. Pass to Kispert. Here's Avdia. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Washington, Denny Avdia.
That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Wagner. He's got 5.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Harris outside. He got it off in time. The three won't fall. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And when we return, we'll get the fourth.
Your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Wagner and Banchero at the forward slot. Gary Harris out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Carter in at the center position. That's who's out there for Orlando. A big group substitution here for Washington. Gafford, he's checked in for Gibson. Porzingis comes in for Avdia. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Kispert. And Wright subbed in for Morris. Outside Fultz. And Caro no good. Well, the Wizards shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Back to Wright. Outside Nunn. Back to Wright. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
There's Fultz with a three, and count it. Now 5 for 7.
Right now, Markelle Fultz playing with a level of determination, grit, and perhaps most importantly, confidence.
Pass to Porzingis. Now here's Nunn. And he comes up with a bucket. Nunn's got his first basket.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Porzingis sets a screen. Here's Wright into the lane. And that one is stuffed right through.
The quickness of DeLon Wright is a lot for defenders to deal with. How pretty is that drive?
A line change here for Orlando. And a change for the Wizards. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for none.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
And Anthony, here we go. And Anthony slams it in.
Oh, my goodness, the momentum of the drive, the airtime on the finish. Cole Anthony, that is too nice.
It's Beal on the wing. Outside Porzingis. Kuzma outside. Lets it go from deep. The shot no good. So Orlando will take it the other way. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Pass to Porzingis. Beal with it. The three is up. It's rebounded by Wagner. Anthony against Wright. Back to Anthony. Wagner outside. Drops in the three. And now a 4-point Orlando lead.
Wagner with the huge delivery. That's the competitive fire of this young guy.
It's Kuzma with the miss.
Well, he tries to answer with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Pass to Bull. Over to the left wing. Here's Anthony. Orlando gets it back. Here's Bull. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Washington has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Anthony against Wright. They kick it out to Porzingis. Beal outside. Kuzma finds Beal. And here's Gafford, defended by Wagner. Here's Anthony. Isaac, right side. Here's Suggs, pounded by Beal. Isaac's shot is off. For Washington, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Outside Porzingis. Up top Beal. They kick it out to Porzingis. Kuzma for 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Isaac against Kuzma. Pass to Bull. Isaac with a screen on Porzingis. Right with a steal.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Kuzma for 3. Bull grabs the board. Wagner outside. Now Anthony from deep. And no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Hield. And there's Miles Turner. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Nora in at the four-man position. Shot clock at 5. Hield. They get it back to the wing right side. Nora, the pass to Neesmith. Hield way outside. From outside off the mark. Fultz against Hield. Isaac a screen on Hield. Going inside. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
And I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Now the Pacers with it. And Wendell Carter Jr. Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on him. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Halliburton for 3. Traps in the tray.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Isaac passes to Fultz. Outside Anthony.
And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. Young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
It's his first trip to the line.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. Over in the corner, Fultz. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Ball, he's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Halliburton passes to Nora. Three-pointer. And Tyrese Halliburton hits from deep. Halliburton's got 6. For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis.
Carter with the screen. Carter on the wing. The pass to Bull. Carter kicks to Bull. good. The time running down on the shot clock.
Moving well in the pick and roll. Bull's understanding for how to capitalize in that spot is big.
Turner with the screen. Healed the pass to Norrell. Takes the three, and that's good. Buddy Hield for three.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Just another example of Harris taking what the defense allowed. Sees the soft spot and attacks.
Back to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. And here is Neesmith. Halliburton for three. And Indiana, another three.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Fultz against Halliburton. Left side, Harris. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Carter dishes the ball. This one for three. It's rebounded by Neesmith. Indiana leading by 6. Halliburton on the wing. Guarded by Fultz. Halliburton outside. They set the screen. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the game. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters. And at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Three-pointer. And Bull pulls it down. The Magic trail by 7. Carter outside. Kicks the ball. Tipped away. Left side, Halliburton. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Rugged, determined defender. Seeing Harris's hustle and using his quickness on this end, man, I like that.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
They've got Harris. Anthony is out there with Fultz. Then there's Bull. And it's Carter in at the center filling out the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. The Magic shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Halliburton. And the layup's good off the glass. Halliburton's got 11 points.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Carter with the screen. Here's Anthony. Fultz. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Outside Turner passes it to Mathurin. Turner with a screen on Anthony. Here's Mathurin. Halliburton against Harris. Halliburton passes to Nora. There's the screen. Mathurin sinks the triple. Mathurin's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Ball kicks to Fultz. Outside Anthony. Teardrop shot. That shot off the mark. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Turner with a screen on Harris. Pass to Duarte. Here's Mathurin. Launches a three. That one, no good. The Magic trail by 8. Here's Anthony. Magic moving the ball around. Carter looking around. And the pass to Harris. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, even when you're not Gary Harris around, he powers these shots in.
Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. Banchero comes in for Bull. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Fultz. Halliburton for three. Orlando grabs the miss. Clark, hasn't the Magic had some of the worst injury luck in this NBA the last couple seasons?
Certainly have, Kevin. And this is a team that has been trying to develop young players. And they've been somewhat stifled because of injury. And I think the best way to grow is through young players. And you've got to give them reps, playing games. So it's been frustrating for Orlando to have these outstanding young talents be thwarted by injury. Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
Here's Halliburton, and the shot goes down. Halliburton's got 4 this quarter.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Harris misses.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
They set the pick. Mathurin passes to Nora. Halliburton outside. Here's Duarte. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And it's Anthony with the ball for Orlando. Trailing by 5. 1:06 left in the first half. Pass to Wagner. Fade away. That one a little long. Indiana's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. It's stolen by Harris. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome. Oh, my goodness, man, oh, man. Suggs with some extra juice on that dunk.
Halliburton for 3. The offensive rebound. Nora, the pass to Mathurin. Passes it to Halliburton. On the clock. Second shot opportunity. Can't capitalize inside. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. It's the Pacers up by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Orlando trailing here. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. The guard pair, Halliburton and Mathurin. Then it's Turner. And it's Duarte in at the small forward. Anthony. And it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
Halliburton passes to Morrow. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all three levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder. Man, the list goes on and on.
For the Magic, Carter comes in for Mo Wagner, and Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Suggs. Brissett has checked in for Indiana. T.J. McConnell comes in for Halliburton. Here's McConnell. And a miss there on the triple. Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
Duarte shot good. And the Pacers lead by 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Once again off the mark, Orlando. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Mathurin. McConnell passes to Brissett. Turner with the screen. Brissett, no good. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Banchero has screened for Fultz. He kicks it to Banchero. And he drives in and finished off by Banchero.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
And it's Mathurin missing. The Magic trail by 3. And it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. Cole comes in for Banchero. Isaac's checked in for Harris. And it's Suggs in for Cole Anthony.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Pass to Duarte. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Duarte has got 6.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, it's terrible defense.
Suggs in the corner. To the paint. Got a piece of it. 2 minutes. Fultz against McConnell. And there's the pass to Mathurin. There's 1:47 left to play in the third. He gets that one. The Magic trail by 6. Wagner has screen on McConnell. Pass to Brissett. Into the lane. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
McConnell passes to Brissett. Here's Mathurin. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
That's it, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Fultz. Here's Mathurin. He's got 7. They set the pick. Brissett passes to Orte. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jonathan Isaac. The Pacers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. That one is no good. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. RJ passes to Brissett. 5 to shoot. The feed to Turner. Good. And McConnell gets the assists. And the Pacers lead by 9.
You know, for Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
And your Magic Youth Dance Team.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Pacers leading by 9. The guard set is Fultz and Suggs. Isaac out there with Bowl. And it's Wagner in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Orlando. Healed outside. Here's the screen. A new 14 for Indiana. Pass to Nesmith. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Isaac.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play. Finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Turner with the screen for Halliburton. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Magic trail by 7. From deep. And it's Suggs missing. Indiana's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Halliburton drives in. Over Fultz. Healed outside. Halliburton for 3. Offensive rebound. Back to Healed. Launches it. Again, Healed missing. Fultz kicks to Wagner. Over Halliburton. And it's Wagner missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Halliburton for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Bowles got his 4th rebound in this one. Wagner outside. Bowles setting the pick for Wagner. Pass to Isaac. It's picked off. And here is Nesmith. Kicks it to Turner. Lets it go from deep. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Fultz the pass to Wagner. And the turnover again by Orlando. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. He kicks it to Heal. Halliburton against Fultz. Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
He's so dangerous in the pick and roll. Halliburton beating the defense with that pass right there.
Fultz finds Wagner. There's the triple. In the corner, Bull with it. Shoots the 3. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Wagner has screen on Halliburton. Fultz with the ball. Picked up by Turner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And, you know, right now for me, it's all about confidence as it relates to Isaac. I mean, this guy has the tools to be special. I think he just needs to be more consistent.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Halliburton passes to Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Here's Isaac. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Pacers leading by 11. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. On the wing, Heel. That 3 off the mark.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Here's Fultz. Wagner, right side. Magic working now with the new shot clock. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Bull. And another shot. And it's laid in by Isaac. Isaac's got it back down to within single digits for the Magic. Halliburton for 3. Offensive rebound, Pacers. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fultz kicks to Isaac. And there's the drive. And Isaac throws it down.
And for a near 7-footer, Isaac is remarkably agile. I mean, he's gazelle-like with his agility. Solid at knifing inside and does a good job driving to the goal. Hey, that was an announcement dunk from Turner there. Going up with force and throwing that thing down. No fear from folks there. That's why people are really high on this young man. And he is ready to step into the big moments.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last. So it's Indiana picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it.
And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. He's out there with Buddy Hield. Miles Turner out there with Nesmith. And it's Nwora in at the 4.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And it's Gafford missing.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Hield on the wing, hounded by Beal. Clock at 6. And it's Hield missing.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
A top 5 pick back in 2015. The 7'3" Kristaps Porzingis ushered in a bit of a new era there. The rise of the 7-footer who could step out and drain 3.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
It's Beal on the wing. There's the 3. The rebound by Turner. Well, since Porzingis was drafted, there have been a bunch of 7-foot shooters going in the first.
It's a good call, B.A. You think about guys like Lowry, Markkanen. These guys feel like stretch it out a bit. They can get behind the three-point line and knock shots down. Porzingis opened up a new way to think about the offense from the 5 spot.
Porzingis passes to Beal. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And Beal finds a way to the bucket. How'd he do that?
The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Right against Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Halliburton's got his second basket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Beal finds Kuzma. Three-pointer, no good. The Pacers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Halliburton against Wright. Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Now here's Hield. Over Beal. Offensive rebound. Here's Nesmith.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining.
Outside Hield.
2 minutes.
Down low. Here's Turner. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Washington has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Porzingis in the post. Defended by Halliburton. And it's Wright missing. Well, the Pacers shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Fires the 3. Here's Nwora. He's guarded by Gafford. There's Nesmith with the 3. The shot comes out. And Washington the other way now. And Kuzma the bucket on the assist by Beal.
Good heads up from Bradley Beal. Just spots the ready shooter.
Halliburton up top. Hounded by Wright. Here's Nesmith. It's stolen by Wright. Kuzma down low. Lays it up and banks it in.
Kuzma absorbing contact, focusing on the rim, and why not get the finish?
There's 39 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Nesmith. Halliburton on the wing. Here's Nesmith inside. 5 on the clock. The Pacers again can't hit. Right, pass to Gafford. Rebounded by Hield. Indiana trailing here. from deep three-point range. Dives for it. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. Right outside. Takes it inside. 3 seconds left. And he sinks the layup.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Wizards out in front. They lead by 6. And we'll bring you this.
A big round of applause for your Wizards.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Yeah, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
DeLon Wright is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Gafford in at the power forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Halliburton finds Turner. Here's Duarte, and stolen by Porzingis. And here comes the break. Gafford with the bucket.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Gets a nice look, and the basket by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense. Plus, Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
It's Kuzma with the miss. Here's Indiana. 8-point game. Launches it. The shot by Duarte, no good. The Wizards have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Beal. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
The Pacers making a switch here. Brissett's checked in. Here's Halliburton. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Porzingis finds Gafford. Beal from outside. And another miss by Washington. And for the Pacers, they're shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Here's Brissett, defended by Kuzma. Here's Nora. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Over to the wing. And here's Wright from the arc. The Pacers pull it in. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Turnaround Jay. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Coming into the league, scouts had some uncertainty about Halliburton's jumper, mostly because of the way it looks, a push shot out front, but he's shown he's more than capable as a shooter.
Grant, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Oh, stolen by Turner. 1:46 left to play in the second quarter. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Here's Nora. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nora. Shot clock at 6. Turner with it. And stolen by Porzingis. Right, the pass to Gafford. Out to Beal. From downtown. The offensive rebound. Outside Porzingis. And here's Wright. 6 on the shot clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
And, you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than 1 season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, B.A., but now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year, so these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
Here's Gafford, out to Beal. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford.
And I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
51 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Halliburton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
And the future's so bright for Halliburton, such a talented guard with outstanding work ethic and a real drive to improve.
The Wizards have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Beal. Good on the 13-footer. Beal's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, Beal can really score just about anywhere. Don't be surprised when he knocks down shots from the mid-range.
Back to Halliburton. Pass to Mathurin. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Goes up again. That one's wide left.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
3-pointer. Beal. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it. From deep. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Allie, as always, thank you.
23. The Pacers. 16.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. Halliburton and Mathurin man the backcourt together. Then it's O'Shea Brissett. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Nwora in at the 4. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Mathurin. Off target from 3-point range. The Wizards with a lead. Morris outside. Pass to Avdia. Left side none. 3-pointer. Nwora grabs the board. And for Indiana, they're shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Halliburton for 3. The rebound by the Wizards.
One thing I like about Corey Kispert is that he decided to do all 4 years in college, something you just don't see very often.
And for some players, coming to the NBA early is a better route.
Well, B.A., I would tell you it usually is. But for Corey Kispert, he stayed the 4 years. He wanted to develop. He wanted to be a higher pick in the draft. He wanted to make sure he came in to plant his feet in the right spot. And that experience in college is going to benefit him. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And the call over the back.
He gets called for the over the back. He thought he could slip through the cracks and grab the rebound.
Well, he plays super active on the glass, so calls like this are to be expected.
Morris on the wing. Gibson down low. He's marked by McConnell. Oh, a nice shot by Gibson.
Gibson using his body on the boards. He's great at using his timing to leap up and collect a second chance.
Pass to Brissett. To the middle. McConnell outside. Over Morris. The Pacers again can't hit. The Wizards have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. To the inside, Gibson. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, at 6'9", Taj Gibson has the ability to get up there and throw it down.
McConnell finds Smith. Back to McConnell. Can they get it? That shot is off. And the Wizards going the other way now. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Avdia from outside. It's hauled in by McConnell. Indiana's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Matherin.
Wizards foul.
Fields checked in for Indiana.
First personal foul. First team foul. Pacers substitution. Buddy Hield.
Pass to McConnell. Back to Hield. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range. Washington with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Outside Hield. Top of the key. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Hield's gotten his first points in this one. For Washington, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Avdia from outside. Rebounded by Hield. The Pacers shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Hield on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive board. There's a minute 12 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. The Wizards shooting about 43% in this one. Pass to Gibson. Hey, here's none for 3. Sinks the tray. And the Wizards lead by 17.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
None against Hield. And Nunn the bucket on the assist by Avdia. Nunn's got 6.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Back to Morris. It's Avdia on the wing, covered by Smith. And here's Kispert from the arc. The Pacers pull it in. Outside Hield. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Morris. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Morris. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Kyle Kuzma. Bradley Beal's out there with DeLon Wright. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Porzingis in at the center position. That's the group for Washington right now. Porzingis against Hield. 5 on the clock. Halliburton for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Possession to Indiana.
Well, Indiana shooting poorly, just 29% from the floor in this game. And it's Hield missing. Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Kuzma finds Wright. Out to the right wing. It's picked off. Here's Halliburton. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
Halliburton, one of those guys who's always on his toes and plays the offensive end with a ton of energy.
On the wing, Kuzma jacks up a three, buries it from 3. And the Wizards lead by 14.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
And the basket by Hield.
Well, that's a guy you want to find, Buddy Hield, with the response from 3.
Beal, the pass to Kuzma. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Hield. Back to Halliburton. It's stolen by Wright. And here's the fast break. Beal from outside. He can't get it to go, so Indiana will take it the other way. Halliburton for 3. Rebound Washington. Gafford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Beal, the pass to Wright. Now here's Gafford. Kuzma outside. It's Wright on the wing. Takes a 3. Pure from 3-point range.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Hield finds Halliburton. Back to Hield. Halliburton outside. Hield passes to Halliburton. Hield against Beal. 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Wizards have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Here's Wright. They get the rebound. It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis with a screen on Hield. Back to Porzingis. Beal from outside. The Pacers pull it in. Halliburton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hield passes to Turner. Back to Hield. For 3. They get it back. Here's Nesmith. Outside Hield. Pass to Halliburton. The 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Oh, deflected. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Halliburton against Wright. Beal from outside. Wright, pass to Beal. And here's Gafford. Beal outside. From outside the arc. Fires in the triple. And the Wizards lead by 17.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Wizards.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Kyle Kuzma.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Porzingis passes to Beal. Now here's Kuzma. The 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Here's Wright. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd.
forward.
This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategy.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
A look at the Magic starting group. A post pairing, Isaac and Carter Jr. Anthony is out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Gafford against Isaac. There's the drive, and Isaac throws it down.
It just glides into that dunk and jam. Go ahead, Jonathan Isaac.
In the corner, right with it. Outside for Beal. And Kuzma has it in the corner. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Harris against Kuzma. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
And he banks in the layup.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
And Doris, when healthy, do you think Porzingis can still be an all-star caliber player in this league?
Yeah, you know what, Kevin, I absolutely do. Porzingis very capable nightly of giving you 20 and 10. And at 7'3", because he can space up and make jump shots, he is always valuable. The key to me is two things. Stay healthy and make sure you're locked in defensively. He can be a great shot blocker. I think he needs to lock in there.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Wizards. Outside for Beal. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Beal's got 5 now.
Bradley Beal may be the premier off guard in our league, and off a clean pass, turn the lights out. That's going down.
Now here's Anthony. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Porzingis with a screen on Fultz. And Wright, here we go. Count that one.
Well, DeLon Wright taking advantage of that handle and that slithery ability to get through traffic. What a pretty drive.
Here's Anthony. He takes it in.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now Fultz. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Fultz kicks to Carter. From the arc. Rebound by the Wizards. Here's Gafford. Outside Beal. Porzingis sets the pick for Beal. Cuts it 5. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Fultz dishes to Carter. Fultz looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Isaac with the ball. Now Beal defending. Fultz. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, of course, last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles.
Here's Anthony after the basket by Washington. On the wing, Isaac. Back to Anthony. Harris, right side. Passes it to Isaac. Nice move. Rebounded by Gafford.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Right with it. Isaac picks him up. Isaac against Beal. And finished off by Beal.
Oh, off the bounce. Beal breaks down the defense.
The Magic trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
1 second separating the shot clock.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. The shot by Beal, no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Wizards up by 3.
DC fans, a big round of applause.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
They've got Kyle Kuzma. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's DeJuan Wright, and it's Beal, and it's a shooting guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards.
Opportunistic play on the defensive end by Kyle Kuzma. Excellent, excellent job.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Here's Bull, and the dunk by Bull.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Right, left side. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Anthony finds Fultz. On the wing, Harris. Porzingis with the block. Beal against Anthony. Up top, Gafford. The wide open look here for Kuzma. It's good from long range. Kuzma's got the lead up to 6 now for Washington. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Fultz with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Inside, here's Bull, and the dunk by Bull.
Well, Markelle Fultz trying to be a better floor general, on time and on target. Do that consistently.
Porzingis with a screen on Anthony. Outside, Porzingis. Porzingis sets the pick for Wright. 6 to shoot. Beal can't get it to go. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 5-point game. To the inside. Here's Bull. Plays it up off the glass. Bull's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, how about the vision and unselfishness to find your open teammate, Gary Harris? Pretty pass.
And Gafford throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. On the wing, Harris. Here he goes. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Bull, the pass to Isaac. Isaac a screen on Wright. Driving the lane. Bull can't hit. Wizards leading by 3. Gafford kicks to right. Beal from long range. No good there. So Orlando will take it the other way. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Oh, my goodness, going to the rim with aggression is young Cole Anthony.
It's Beal on the wing from outside the arc. Rebounded by Isaac.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Back to Harris. Pass to Fultz. Fires the three. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Carter, he's checked in for Bull. Banchero comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Wagner's checked in for Anthony. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Fultz. There's Beal with the three. Kuzma outside. Back to Gafford. Suggs with the steal. Down low. Here's Banchero. And the rejection by Gafford.
Substitute on the court.
And here's Avdia. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room.
The previous play is under review.
We got that shot off in time.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock expired.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand. All right, thank you, David. And folks,
your Wizards, 21. The Magic, 20.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been quite a game for Bol.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So on the floor for Orlando. At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. Then there's Suggs. Then there's Carter. And it's Okeke in at the two. Morris, no good. Orlando trailing here.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency as soon as he came into the league. You know what you'll get from him every night.
Banchero passes to Okeke. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wagner. Pass to Okeke. They get it back. Carter kicks to Banchero. There's Okeke. Carter finds Wagner. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Another miss by Orlando. And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
And they'll get another chance. Carter dishes to Suggs. Wagner outside. Carter outside. Back to Wagner. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. And the Magic lead by 1.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
First team foul.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Kispert wide open. He fires. Drills it from outside. Kispert's got himself on the board with 3 there. The Magic have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. To the middle. Gibson with the steal. Carter against Morris. Feeds it to Avdia. Back to Morris. In the corner, Nunn with it. There's the pass to Kispert. Kicks to Morris. Avdia with a screen for Morris. Clock at 4. There's Kispert. Misses the 3. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
To the left side wing. Here's Nunn. Good work defensively by Carter. The Magic have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Suggs passes to Okeke. Banked in off the glass. Okeke's got his first points of the game. And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
Orlando, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Suggs kicks to Carter. Suggs passes to Wagner. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Passes it to Okeke. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Bowl, he's checked in for Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Banchero. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Suggs. Nunn kicks to Kispert. Over in the corner, Avdia. And the 3 off target. Magic leading by 4. How about this run crank they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Another miss by Orlando.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Gibson finds Nunn. Back to Gibson. Avdia. Here's Kispert. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Wagner outside. There's the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Wagner's got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic.
What we know about Franz Wagner is this guy attempts a fair amount of threes for a reason. He's pretty effective, guys.
And so it's the Orlando Magic bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense is... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Daniel Gaffney. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Isaac passes to Wagner. Isaac a screen on Kuzma. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Orlando?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
This guy has a variety of moves at his disposal. And off the pull-up jumper, Markelle Fultz mixing up the defensive player right there. Nice.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
And with all the youth of this Magic team, you feel like, Doris, they are on the verge of something big.
For their fan base, Kevin, you certainly hope so. What you're really looking for is maybe the breakthrough that the Cleveland Cavaliers had last year. A textbook job of rebuilding with youth and quality trades. You have to stay patient and understand this is a process.
Bull can't hit.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Porzingis sets the pick for Beal. No good on the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
They grab their own miss. Fultz against Wright. Fultz the pass to Isaac. Back to Fultz. Second chance shot. Doesn't go that time. Now Washington takes it the other way. Gafford kicks to Beal. Wright outside. And stolen by Bull. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. Launches it. Bull can't hit. Wizards trail by 10. Pass to Beal. Looking to get it going. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
This guy's in attack mode. Bradley Beal taking it strong.
Right wing. From deep. Another miss by Orlando. The Wizards shooting 41% for the game. And Wright kicks to Beal. It's to Porzingis. It's tipped. Wagner outside. Here's Bull.
And like his father, Manu, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Shooting for Orlando.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Wright. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Out to Porzingis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Guys, how about that body control from Porzingis? You think it's easy at 7'3" to gut your way through that kind of contact? That's nice.
Magic leading by 7.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Bull, the pass to Isaac. Dishes to Fultz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now the pass to Bull. Here's Isaac. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Wright with it. Now Bull defending. Porzingis against Fultz. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. And now just a 5-point Magic lead.
Well, one thing we know, Porzingis is fearless. He had no hesitation on what was a huge basket for them.
Top of the key. Rebounded by the Wizards.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Beal the pass to Porzingis. Over Bull. Beal taking his shot here. Three-pointers off the mark.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Wagner from long range. And so Orlando again turning it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gafford finds Wright. And here's Kuzma. And it's off from three-point range. And stolen by Wright. Passes it to Gafford. Out to the right wing. The Wizards with another miss. Here are the Magic now. Leading by 5. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Washington foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Third team foul.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
It's tipped. Right, the pass to Porzingis. There's Beal with the three. No good. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really